and Novotny through their warm-up. That's the order. Brasseur and Eisler, the world champions, they start for Canada. Then the reigning Olympic champions, Miškutënok and Dmitriev for Russia. Then the 1988 Olympic champions, Gordeeva and Grinkov. And then a couple have been outstanding in the technical program and were so good in Copenhagen when they won the silver medal, Shishkova and Naumov. Will it be a Russian 1, 2, 3? Well, these two don't think so. And they have a habit of coming up with the goods. Now, Isabel, injured a week ago, fell on a rib, and apparently it's very, very painful when she wraps herself around Lloyd. But we saw no signs of any problem, we have to say, on Sunday night.
Well, they really do exude confidence, look very relaxed out there in this 6-minute warm-up session, and this a vital moment there, Miškutënok and Dmitriev. And they look very confident as well in the training session this morning.
Always so much more impressive, the two of them, in the free program than they are in the technical, where they have full range to their wonderful balletic style. And there, Gordeeva and Grinkov. Can they come back 6 years after taking gold in Calgary and do it here in Lillehammer?
Well, they've certainly got a good draw, going third in the group, just Shishkova and Naumov behind them. There's Evgenia Shishkova. So Gordeeva and Grinkov at the end of the main protagonists.
I wonder if they'd watch them. Would you? If you were Gordeeva and Grinkov, would you be watching any of Miškutënok and Dmitriev, or would you be just focusing on what you have to do?
I think they'll probably be out the back focusing on what they have to do. There's monitors scattered all around the building, so
yes,
they'll be able to get a feeling of what's happening. They don't have to be out there for the whole of the program. I think they'll stay backstage for most of the period.
Yes, it's pretty difficult. There are so many monitors now backstage that it's difficult to keep focused and not watch what's going on. And as you say, they're going to hear.
Well, there's always somewhere. You find a nook or a cranny somewhere to hide and go through your mental preparation. And that, of course, so important at this level of competition.
Bitter rivalry, has to be said. There's Tamara Moskvina, the trainer of Miškutënok and Dmitriev in what was Leningrad and now St. Petersburg. Bitter rivalry between St. Petersburg and Moscow, where Gordeeva and Grinkov come from. They were never the closest of pals, it has to be said, the two camps, when they were skating with each other before, and it's not changed. Shishkova and Naumov also from St. Petersburg, not trained though by Mara Moskvina. They're trained by Ludmila Velikova. And remember, they beat Miškutënok and Dmitriev in Copenhagen.
Well, apart from these two, when you look out on this 6-minute warm-up session, it could almost be a free skating practice. Just Brasseur and Eisler working together. Everybody else choosing to do their preparation on their own.
And remember, we have to go back to 1960. The last time skaters from what was the Soviet Union didn't win a gold medal in this pairs competition. So a lot for Brasseur and Eisler to achieve. They nearly gave up a couple of years ago. Lloyd had terrible knee problems, but has worked so hard on getting himself physically back to shape. And aren't they glad they did? World champions last year in Prague. And there to go first. And as you hinted, Chris, they are unbelievable on the big occasion.
Well, doesn't she look relaxed? Yeah, Miškutënok. And they skated a flawless program this morning in practice, and that's got to be good for their confidence.
Such a contrast in the men, isn't there?
The warm-up period
massive Lloyd Eisler, the clownish almost Dmitriev, and Sergei Grinkov, rather stylish. So this is it then.
On the ice representing Russia.